Hello folks, Scott Grove here. Doing a review on another new guitar I got in. It's actually another of the same guitar that I've had for a while. We are looking at the 1982 Washburn A15. Okay, now what they did with these is let's just bring it down here and just show you what they did back in the great days of the Stage series. They tried to do reissues of these and they totally botched them like everybody usually does with reissues. Why? Because they did not stay true to the originals that made them great. Okay, what the A series was they made an A5, an A10, an A15, and an A20. Okay, so what you see here is the A15. Originally the A5 you could get with a bolt-on neck, or you could get it with a set neck. They do such a good job spraying these and sanding these. Okay, all the models, the A5, 10, and 15 that have a neck like this, they are not neck through. They are set necks, and they're sanded very well and painted with tons of paint, so it looks like a neck through. The A20, the Cadillac of all these supposedly, is the only one that had a set neck. So all the others had your choice of a bolt-on or a set neck. Okay. So the A5s came with two single coil pickups and then an actual Telecaster plate on them. Okay. So you would get like yeah, you've seen that stupid plate that has just the one tone knob and the one volume knob on it that every Tele has. Well, that is what's on the A5. They take the actual Telecaster plate and that goes on there. Okay, so you have that version, then they did a two humbucker version and that was it, and there's no body binding on the A5. The A10 was two humbuckers only, no coil splitting or anything, but they finally added body binding. Other than that, no difference. Still bolt-on or humbuckers, or a no, I'm sorry, or a set neck that looks like this. The A15 was the only one that is a Stratocaster, but with a groovy looking axe. So you don't have, a guitar that looks like everybody else's. So you get three single coils. Everything acts like a Strat. One volume, tone, 5-way switch. And that is it. Again, the body binding and groovy headstock. The brass saddles that are stock on these take a little bit of the high-end edge off of the single coils. Okay, I've got another one here in blue. Okay, same year. White body binding against it to make it look all groovy. And they even do the binding up on the headstocks. You'll see it's actually done in black up here. You can see it better how they do it in the white here on the blue A15. All these models actually can be called like an A15V, which means it has a vibrato. These are hardtails. Vibratos make you out of tune unless they are a double locking system. So then the A20 had two humbuckers. Then you had the push-pull pots on your volumes, and you could split them each into single coils, and they were the only neck through. And they had brass inlay circles for fret markers and so forth. The necks on these things are actually a very, very hard thing to photograph for one, but they are a very hard V shape. So yeah, it actually is shaped like this on the back. It is not round. Okay, so when you talk about a V neck, that pretty much sums up right there. I know, blah, but that's what it is. It is a V neck. So if you're not comfortable with a V neck, don't get them. You're looking at 22 frets. All of them have the rosewood fingerboards and a mini Explorer. Basically, it's just a smaller guitar, and it's not so cumbersome and not so easy to bang up and so forth. So it fits in pretty much any case you have out there, and it's just an alternate to a Strat as far as the A15. Again, people bitch at me with my reviews. Shut up and play! It's a guitar review. I'm here to tell you about the guitar. You'll hear about it later, kids. So, for those of you, I know you're still going to write, and I'm still going to tell you to go bite yourself, but that's me. If you know me, you got to love me for that. Or not. Otherwise, you're going to hear about the guitar, because that's what I'm here to tell you about. Because these are way better and cheaper to buy than the guitars that are on the market today. Will this hold up well to next to a Squier? It kicks a Squier's ass. Epiphone kicks its ass. American Strats, Mexican Strats, yes, it kicks their ass. And you can pick these up for $250, $300 all day long, and they are better made guitars. Period. Better sounding, better made, and so stupidly cheap. And they look cooler. A Strat or a Tele is like an asshole. Everybody has one. Or I am one. Whatever, but you don't see these every day. But if you do, grab one. It is so worth the price. Everything here is normal. Or normal. Except for me. It's hard to get around where I'm at on my particular wall here, but the Washburn, everything is original is what I meant to say when I said normal, but these are the Washburn tuners, blah blah blah. Slight tilt back on the headstock, so yeah, it would do the Gibson thing and just shatter to hell if it was to fall over. But just a super great guitar. They got a little cup down here like a Tele plug in. Okay, so that's how you do that. Everything else is just exactly like a Strat, except for it looks good. Okay, yeah, sure, Strat looks fine, but you get tired of it after a while, and if you get tired, get one of these. Okay, here it is, everything wide open through my Johnson Millennium JM150 amplifier. The effects you hear are built into the amplifier. I have a controller down here. No effects built into that. That is not a pedal board. That is a controller for the amplifier. So all the sounds that you hear I have programmed into the amplifier. Okay, so here's the guitar clean with reverb on the 2 position, which are your bridge and your middle pickup. Just plain clean. Squeaky today for some reason. So you country players out there, if you want to get some jamming going on in your country end, hey man, do it. Down into your funky little slow groove. Right there, I'm in the 4 position, which is the middle and the neck pickup. Okay, so just straight old good Strat sounds. Bridge pickup, just a slight bit of little slap back. Okay. Go to the middle pickup all by itself. Go to the neck pickup all by itself. clean as you can get it. Add the slightest bit of dirt to it, I mean barely. Great sounding, clean guitar. If you want Strat tones, this is it. Grab a few of these babies. I mean, this is the shizzle. When they redid them, they made them wrong. They didn't do it. They didn't even offer this model with the single coils. So morons at Washburn again can't do it the way they used to. Why reissue something when you don't do it the way it was originally done? Okay, so what does this thing sound like with a little distortion? For anybody who's been sitting here for 11 minutes already, shut the fuck up and play. Okay, I'll do that. Here you are, you little metalheads. So just hardcore heavy distortion. Here you go. Okay, let's get back to something serious, like real music. Plain old wah-wah. Let's go to the neck. Okay, turn on my fake crybaby that I invented here. Bluesy thing, turn some volume down. So it dirties up real nice. That's the volume at 5. Here's volume at 7 on just a slightly overdriven amp. You could even step into Kiss territory. I have to put Kiss and everything. Okay, so just good old Strat with a hardtail. No more worries about going out of tune. Okay, let's go to one more distortion sound. I'll go to the neck again for it because it just sounds cool. We'll go into like an E minor. Okay, so there you go, the Washburn A15. These were made like 81, 82, 83, but how cool are they? They are extremely cool. There's no neck dive, none of that garbage. So they're a great axe Again, nothing funky, nothing weird. You got the telly fairies on the back, just a hard tail Strat thing going on. Okay, they actually, somebody back in the day actually thought, hey, let's put the strap button where everything balances instead of just cramming it here because it's supposed to be, or putting it here because that's where we do it. They actually put it where the guitar hangs right. So back in the day when they did things right. Okay, so I mean, listen to the clean sound of this thing. It is just stupid clean. Get my volumes all the way up. It's just a great guitar. So again, the early 80s Washburn A15. I will actually just put this up here a little bit, step away from the camera, and you can see that it's really not that big of a guitar. I'll go ahead and grab one down. I'll grab a regular Gibson Explorer. Okay, so here's the size of the Washburn. Here comes a regular size Gibson Explorer. Okay, now this is laying right on the front of it. Okay, wood's touching wood. Listen, see, there they are. Here, that's the difference in size. Okay, now as I pull them away, see, it's a little bitty guitar. It is not this. Okay, so there's your size comparison. Sometimes size doesn't matter, tone does. This has better tone than that Gibson does, and feels better, plays better, and is better. And for 1/10 of the price, are you shitting me? So that Washburn A15 just rocks. It's the ultimate Strat replacement, or what they call a Strat killer. Okay, because if you've got that little bit of rock and roll still left in you, and you want to look cool, and you can't do it on your own anymore because you're over the hill like me, then you rely on groovy axes shaped like these to kind of help you out, or just remind everybody that you used to be in a hair band back in the days, and you just can't let go of it. So, but at least I can still farm the hair. So I'll shut up now and go away, but there is your guitar review once again of the Washburn A15s, and thank you for the young man who sold this to me and gave me a super great deal there on eBay. Appreciate it. I'm going to email you now and let you know that this is now posted on YouTube for you to check out your old guitar, and you can always come here and say hi to it whenever you want to. Okay? Once again, Scott Grove. Take care, kiddies.